Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Happy Planner Wellness Planner. If you are unfamiliar with it, this is going to be kind of different from a flip through. This is kind of going to be more of a walkthrough and kind of show you how to use the Happy Planner for wellness. So this is the current Happy Planner for wellness. It's an 18-month planner. It goes from July of 2018 to December 2019. There is a new one that's out, also 18 months. This is a big Happy Planner. And if you're kind of unfamiliar with the sizes, the classic is 7 by 9¼ inches. The big is 8.5 by 11 inches, so letter size. They do currently this year have a classic wellness Happy Planner, which I know a lot of people love. Personally, I love the big because it gives me more real estate to write stuff. But we're gonna have just kind of a little look through on how to use it. So let's open it up. And the question I get all the time is, can you use it for fitness, or what's the difference between the fitness and the wellness planner? And the answer is that the wellness planner focuses kind of on body, mind, and soul. And the fitness planner really just kind of focuses on fitness, like diet and exercise, basically. Can you use it for fitness? Absolutely. You can absolutely use it for fitness. You can include your meal tracking or your meal planning, anything like that. But I think that the wellness planner kind of gets deeper into taking care of yourself and self-care. That's basically the main difference between the two. So the planner's set up kind of like every other Happy Planner. There's a monthly spread at the beginning. There is a year at a glance. But what is unique about the wellness planner is that it has this kind of monthly checkup before you start your month. And so here you have the top 3 priorities that you're going to focus on. And then it has this area of like, what's inspiring me? And honestly, you can use it for all kinds of things. You can do maybe a small vision board, or maybe there's a quote that's inspiring you, or a person that's inspiring you. Maybe it's a dream that you're going to work towards. But I encourage you to kind of dig down deep and discover what it is that is currently motivating you. So you can use it as a journal space too, if you think that will help you. Then there's always a cute quote here. And then here at the bottom, we have how I'm strengthening my mind. And this can be anything that, it's for you. It's what does it for you. And you may have some overlap with these 3, and that's perfectly okay. But when we think about like what's strengthening my mind, maybe it's like, it's reading, or maybe you're doing some mind puzzles, or maybe you're unplugging from electronics. I know that that is really beneficial to me, kind of clearing my headspace. Maybe it's decluttering, decluttering your home or your things, and living more like minimalistic. Maybe it's about you being more mindful day to day, or maybe you're playing an instrument, or it can be anything that strengthens your mind. So the next section is strengthening my body. This can certainly be fitness or diet related, but I kind of use it for more than just that. I kind of look at it as like a behavioral thing. So like, maybe it's drinking more water, or maybe I'm going to take a walk at night. That was something that I committed to for a while. It could be like a workout routine or something, maybe a fitness challenge you're going to do. And there can be more than one. Obviously, these are kind of lists. So maybe you're committing to more than one thing, but it could be anything from maybe you're going to use a food journal and track everything that you eat, or maybe you're going to get an accountability partner, or maybe it's just something as simple as getting, 8 hours of sleep every night. Maybe you neglect your sleep. So that's kind of, some ideas for how I'm strengthening my body, how I'm strengthening my soul. This is kind of where I see some overlap, because I find that when I'm being kind to myself physically and I'm being kind to myself mind-wise, it benefits my soul. But things like this might include, prayer or meditation. Maybe you're going to take a break from social media. I know that is really good for my soul, because I find social media has like a lot of negativity on it. Maybe you can use it maybe you're going to journal like every day, and commit to journaling and expressing those feelings. Maybe you're going to do something that I really struggle with. I can sometimes be very negative with myself. So maybe you're going to commit to saying something positive to yourself every day. Maybe it's something simple as listening to music or being creative, or maybe there's something much deeper, like maybe you need to forgive someone or forgive yourself. These are things that you might really pick something kind of deep down to work on yourself. So those are just some ideas to kind of help you fill in the blank. I think a lot of people when they first get the wellness planner, don't really know what wellness means. So that's hopefully some good prompts for you. I do actually have on my blog a wellness challenge. I think it's like a 30-day challenge, and that gives you lots of ideas on how to take care of yourself. I will leave the link in the description. And then we go to our just kind of monthly spread. So you can choose to use the monthly spread any way you want. On the sidebar, there is my happy list. And we can use these for all kinds of things. Maybe you want to use it for gratitude, or list out ideas that you want to include over the month. I kind of use it retroactively. I go back and over the month, I write down the things that already happened that made me happy. And that just it's almost like a gratitude list. It just kind of helps me focus on the good things that are happening in my life. And so let's take a look at a weekly spread. So the weekly spread is very much like other happy planners. It's got the 3 vertical boxes, and right now the wellness planner only comes in vertical. So it's got your typical, month. And then the sidebar has a little habit tracker for exercise. So that's already built in. You don't actually have to include it on your main box spread. And then every week it has something different here. And this week it's like how I spent time unplugged. But if you flip ahead, it's got what my intuition is telling me, how I showed kindness this week, how I honored myself this week. So, just kind of stuff like that to kind of prompt you into writing something. And then here at the bottom we have, and this is the same for every week, but it has a positive word that you're focusing on, what you're reading, what you're listening to, how you're feeling, and then what you're watching. And then here at the bottom, we have some kind of prompts. And, I'll be honest, I don't really use them very often because I'm kind of doing my own thing. But every page does have this kind of grid layout here at the bottom. And the prompts are reflection, today was, thankful for, focus, looking inward, daily gratitude, and then the joy of today. And, it's up to you whether or not you use those prompts. You can very easily cover it with stickers and that kind of thing. So, if you choose to ignore it, it's fine. I do it all the time. And so that's kind of it. That's kind of how to use the wellness planner. Those are kind of the differences. We do have let me see if I can get it for you here, a 2019 to 2020 version. This is also in the big. And let me see here. So they did change a couple of things, like the sidebar has more of like the self-care priorities. And then I think the sidebar is basically the same. And so are the prompts down here. They're very similar. So not much has changed over the past year. It is also an 18-month, like I said, and it goes from July of 2019 to December 2020. I just wanted to give you a quick, before we wrap up, just kind of a quick look at how your spread, finished spread, can be. So I'm just going to show you one of mine, and there's some very personal things on here. We are currently losing our job in a couple of months. My husband's job, we're a one-income family, so I'm a little stressed right now. And so the wellness planner kind of helps me manage that stress. And you can see I've penned some thoughts, some positive thoughts to myself. I've put a couple of quotes that, encourage me right now. And then basically every day, this is mostly how I use it. There are definitely weeks where I journal a lot more to get out some of those feelings. But right now, for this week, or last week, I should say, I basically just used it to kind of pep myself up, and I focused on something that was going to make me happy every day, or something that was really good for me. So you can see I have like go to bed early, I sent some Happy Meal to a friend, I hydrated because I was really neglecting my water intake, I did something creative, I took a walk at night. Those are, just kind of how you can, it's just how you can use it. I had my niece's graduation, and that really made me happy. So as you can see, I kind of use it retroactively. Like I will also kind of keep track of the things that happened that made me happy. And I also make sure that I write notes to myself to schedule things. So like you can see right here, I wrote, schedule a girls' night because I need to get out of the house. Mamas need their time too. And so it can be both, kind of retroactive, current, or things you want to plan for the future. It's totally up to you how you decide to do it. And you can do it very decoratively like I tend to do, or you can just make it straight out functional. You can just use it straight out for a journal. But that's kind of how different ways that you can use it. So I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of the Happy Planner Wellness Planner. I hope I've given you some ideas on how to use it. Please take a look at the link at the bottom of my blog where I can give you some more self-care tips. Please subscribe to my blog. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.